Hello, welcome to my video in which I will be no damaging all the bosses in God of War 1 on the hardest difficulty setting, aka God mode. Now, I debated on whether or not I was even going to make this video because someone already did it. His name is I'm on the edge of my seat. He's done this for all 3 of the original God of War games, the Greek one specifically. However, he hasn't done all of the games in this series. He still missed out on the Norse Saga and the spin-off PSP games and Ascension. One of which I'll be skipping, but I'll get to that later. So the point is, I will be doing all the games in the series. And he's only done like the first 3, so there's a lot more to cover in terms of that. But coming to these first 3 games, I was thinking, wait, what's even the point of doing him? He's already said everything in those videos. What more can be said? Well, actually a lot. A lot more can still be said about these games that he didn't neglected to mention. So, for example, during this boss, I'm doing the exact same thing he did, but you know everyone's gonna be doing this. Just attack, block, block. Because this boss is just a blocking tutorial, really. Because before this, the game never expects you to block at all. It's just an attacking simulator at first. Just attack, light, high, heavy. But here is the first time you can block an attack. Well, you can block an attack before this, but the game doesn't expect you to do it. It just expects you to just like power through everything. Because most people play on normal mode anyway. Because they have no idea what the hardest difficulty is even meant for. Next up we have the second Hydra Head. Now this fight is a bit more nuanced than the first one. The first one was just blocking attack. This one introduces... Yeah, okay, fuck it, it's just blocking it. Well, except for this. So he has a command grab I can do every now and then. However, you actually want to get hit by his attack because it does not only does no damage to you, and the QTE is very easy to get out of. But look at this, look at that. The counter just did like quarter of his health. And he do like poo-poo damage otherwise. Like look how little damage my light attacks are doing. It's really just chip damage. And look here. I'm allowing myself to get grabbed by him intentionally. Because I suffer no consequences. In fact, I receive benefits for doing that. I didn't get healed, but you know, it doesn't matter since it's a no damage run. Okay, and then I get grabbed again. And then I counter again. Okay, it's the same thing. Grab, counter. And in case he doesn't do a grab, I just hold block. And try to parry too. Well, it doesn't matter if I parry. It looks cool because it's a slow motion effect. Okay, I keep going. Yeah, that you can't parry, I'm pretty sure. So you just gotta roll away. Okay, grab again. Button mash. Yeah, the game is really highly demanding when it comes to the button mashing. It's good at mash for your life sometimes. Well, not here, but later on, like the Minotaur QTEs are very, very stressful. Okay, now we have the Hydra Head Duel. And this is probably my favorite part of the entire fight. And that's including the Hydra King. So here I fight, so the usual strategy is to focus on one and then deal the other one once one of them is down. But what I like to do here is that I fight both of them at the same time. So that they can both die simultaneously and get to the Hydra King quicker. So you see, like I let the other one drag me to him while I'm fighting the other one. And during that, he does like the little scream where then like a recovery window for so long. So I can charge up a full square triangle attack. Like fully charge up my heavy. Okay, here I parry that. I think you can block it, but yeah, it's a lot, like I said, it's a lot cooler to parry it because of the slow-mo effect. And the parry window is very, very generous in this game. Okay, I do the plume again, and then parry. Go back, plume, parry. It was a plume parry loop. Okay, I parry. Okay, see, I just keep doing that little loop. It's really cool. Like fighting them at the same time. Okay, that I have to dodge that. No, I think I can actually parry that. I don't think I do it in the video, but it is possible. See, I was trying to do it there and you saw me blocking. Okay, now the first one's down, and I'm a dumb fucking idiot, so I dodged the wrong way. Unfortunately, I recognize my mistake. But the other one tried to suck me towards him and waste time. And just about as I'm about to get up, you can see he's about to heal. When I get there, it's right on time and boom, it's dead. Yeah, doesn't really matter if I get that on time, because even if he comes back to life, I can just try again. But it'll be a lot more tedious, so just let's get that. And you know, time is very generous as well. They allow you to do that. Look, so here I got a little loop of like the Hydra. I do the light heavy, and I got him the parry loop. It's parry, light heavy, parry, light heavy. I like that part. And then it's down, and boom, I get the Hydra King. So now what I like to do the Hydra King is that his attacks are very delayed. Not Elden Ring levels of delayed, but still pretty delayed. So you gotta watch out for that. Now here what I do is that I do 5 light attacks and then I Poseidon's Rage him. Because whenever I Poseidon's Rage him, he gives me the blue orbs. So I can infinitely Poseidon's Rage. It's like free real estate really. So you see I break the mask there. And you have to do that 4 times before he's dead. Which can be a bit annoying. Because each of the 4 times is the exact same fight. That attack is very delayed. But it's not Elden Ring delayed. You're not fighting Margit or Morgoth. He's like charging up his sword forever to trying to trick you. But here, no, it actually makes sense because it's some giant like Hydra thing. Of course it's fucking slow. Okay, and he keeps doing that. So if he keeps doing that, I can't really do the Poseidon's Rage stun lock. Because he needs to be in neutral position. Because that's when the hits that can go on. Because he has hyper armor for this attack. Okay, he keeps doing that during the second part. This fight is like a full game. I do a bit of a Poseidon's Rage. And it does stun lock him, but I can't get him. Okay, now I can get him back into the full stun lock combo. And then boom, that's the second part of the fight done. And there's 4 parts to this Hydra King fight. And they're all exactly the same. It's just that each one involves breaking the mask until it fully breaks and you can impale them in the fucking head. Okay, I get a few attacks there. And I gotta think it doesn't do any damage, but it can blow me off on the thing real fucking quick. And if it blows me up, I won't take any damage, but I have to climb all the way back up, which is really fucking annoying. Okay, I dodge back in, and then I do my Poseidon's Rage stun lock combo. Okay, and that's what the third fight is. The third phase is already done really quickly. So I finished the first and third phase really quickly, and the second phase is like doo-doo long, but only because he didn't get to neutral reliably, so I couldn't do the Poseidon's Rage stun lock combo. He kept just keep doing his delayed attack. Okay. He does the delayed attack again. Well, not the other delayed attack is the one I can't stun lock into. This one I can. When it's in the middle of the ship. If it's on the right side or the left side of the ship, then no, I can't stun lock him because it's hyper armor. And at the end of this, I can stun lock him. Okay, and just like that. Okay, I think the fight's almost done, I'm pretty sure. This is the 4th phase. Oh yeah, it's the 4th phase. Wait, I make a little dumb mistake there. I fall off immediately. I grabbed too early because I'm an idiot. And then I just do a little light attack for some fucking reason. And then boom, the fight's over. Just a little QTE. Circle. And then I mash circle for my life. And then boom, it's dead. Now we got free sushi. I like how their heads explode. I don't know why, that's cool. Okay, Medusa. Now, this isn't really a boss fight. I mean, a traditional boss fight because it doesn't have a health bar. And it's also a reskinned enemy. However, it's the first variant of this enemy that you meet. So, and also it has like a unique cutscene as well. So I included it. But I didn't do it for the Cerberus later on because it doesn't have a unique name, just a random Cerberus. This is Medusa herself, not a regular Dogen. Like you see here, is that I launch her and then I press circle, which is do her Orion's Harpoon combo. So I have to hold, and I hold the triangle immediately after I press circle. And boom, I do this infinite stun lock. Hold triangle circle, hold triangle circle, hold triangle circle, and then boom, she's dead. Really, really easy fight, like painfully easy. But I included it, so yeah, I didn't really have to include this, but I like doing this combo, so I'm gonna show it off. And then boom, QTE is done, and the fight is over. Now Aphrodite gives her red orbs. Well, we don't impregnate her yet, but that's later on. Okay, back to Pandora's Guardian. So you see here, I use Lucid Fury to fast dodge. I got to the top. So most people fight this fight on the ground, but I find it way too easy on the ground. And sure, it may be suboptimal to fight on the platform, but I also find it a lot more fun. Okay, so what for this fight? It's the same shit. There's like a billion phases, but it's the same, literally the same shit every phase. It's just that each phase has its own unique ending, as his health bar slowly crumbles through as you remove each of his armor. You see the health bar itself also have his armor removed, until he's completely butt-ass naked, and you can just tear through his flesh. But like I said, he gains no new attacks during the entirety of the fight. It's the same fucking thing from the start. But honestly, that sounds agonizing, but it's actually kind of fun, because it makes it like a neat little endurance test, if anything. And there's no unfair attacks. Every time I get hit, it's my fault. Okay, so yeah, what I like to do is that when it comes here, I jump, and then I spam. Okay, I use a bit of Poseidon's Rage, but I don't spam Poseidon's Rage. I only use it at the end of each phase to get, because I know I'll get blue orbs. Okay, and then I have to get into him really quickly because the circle prompt only lasts for a while. The C gets out of the stun really quickly. So I have to use a Zeus's Fury dodge to get as fast as I can. Because if you're on the ground, you're already there immediately, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're on the balcony, you are fucked. But unfortunately, I have Zeus's power, and he has fucked many people up. Literally and figuratively. Okay, and I Zeus Fury back. And then I shoot the ballista at him. So, what? Yeah, you gotta do that little... You gotta stun him 5 times to activate the circle prompt. And then after the QTE is done, you can do this. And you have to do this stick 2 times before doing an additional 3rd time. But instead of impaling him in ballista, you take off all of his armor until he's, like I said, naked. And then once he's naked, you do the entire fight normally, but instead he's naked. And then you impale him in ballista, and then he's dead. So okay, I come, I jump, and then I do Poseidon's Rage, which can take away an entire phase. You need to do it 5 times per phase. Yes, same. It's done 5 times per phase. There's 4 phases, and they're all exactly the same, like I said. They can parry that. And that's a grab, so you gotta jump over that. So what I do is I stay in the air by spamming L1 circle. I mean, sorry, L1 square. The name of attack is Cyclone Chaos, which is the coolest move in like the entire series. Because it's not the coolest move, but it's like the goofiest move. Because it becomes like a helicopter. And yeah, it's not really that good in this game, honestly, because it doesn't have like the stun properties that you get gains in God of War 2. But only on the ground. It's really good in the air, but it's doo-doo on the ground. So you gotta do it in the air. It's insanely fast. But on the ground, it has like no... It's so fucking slow. It has so much fucking startup, and it doesn't even stun the enemy. Well, maybe it does, but, you know, I forgot. Okay, then I do a QTE again. Yeah, I gotta do, like, all of those, like, circle prompts. Not circle prompts. Analog prompts. And if you have stick drift, well, get fucked. But I don't have stick drift. However, see, I'm playing this on the Switch Pro controller. Don't ask, the reason I'm not using a DualShock is because I'm emulating this game. So I'm using Ether SX2, not PC SX2, because unfortunately I am not a Windows user, I am a Mac user. Don't quote me on that, even though it's true. Okay, parry. I parry each of them. So this is the 3rd phase, when armor it starts to get off. And that, I don't think you can parry, I forgot, but I always jump over it, and I get like the free Cyclone Chaoses. Okay, armor's broken off. I need to do this like 3 or 4 more times, I forgot. Okay, jump. The entire thing is exactly the same normal fight, just an endurance test. Which sounds agonizing, and it can be, but I like that. It's really tense throughout the whole fight. You can see you actually making progression on him. As you can see his armor falling off, which is a really neat visual effect on both the health bar and of course the design itself. Okay, I parry, and I press the triangle. So, I forgot what level my blades were at this point in the game. It's either level 3 or level 4. But you don't think you need high level blades, but you know, high level blades can make this fight a lot faster, and this is a really long fight. So you're definitely gonna need that a lot. Well, not need it, it's still very much possible without that. But still, it's very tedious without it. So you gotta be at least level 3, because level 3 is when you get Cyclone of Chaos, which, you know, is the bread and butter of this fight. And You definitely will have level 3 blades by the time in the game though. And I'm pretty sure I have level 4. I forgot. Okay, now his armor's off. And it's a normal fight, aka exactly the same, but you make it. Okay, Cyclone Chaos. So I do Cyclone Chaos 3 times. Every time he does some shit. And the only time I don't do Cyclone Chaos in the air is during the smack attack, because I can parry that. Yeah, here, jump on that, parry, triangle, parry, triangle, oh, square. Because I was smashing square too much, I actually did square instead of triangle. And it doesn't really matter, but I think triangle does a lot more damage than the square one. The fully charged Doom Prometheus. Not fully charged, like the moderately charged Doom version. We do the 2 squares in the triangle. Okay, man. I do 3 Cyclone Chaoses, but I do something a little dumb later on. Like here. Why? I think I only do 2 here. Because I'm scared of getting hit by the lava attack, which I had to jump over. I thought if I do 3, then I won't be able to jump on time. But actually, I can jump on time if I do 3. I was just too nervous and too riskless. Because I was doing fine earlier. I'm starting to play safe here because I didn't want to start the fight all over from the beginning because there's no checkpoints. You just go back to the beginning. And I have no idea what that attack is meant to be. I don't even know if it's an attack because like the hitbox is all the way on the right. Because I don't even know if it's a hitbox because I'm never there. It's just the idle animation. Okay, and I parry again. So I was spamming some square. I did the weak ass square attack and square parry. Okay, 3 Cyclone Chaoses. Yeah, after the clap attack and then parry. And then I think it's the command grab for this. No, he does the parryable attack again. Okay, he does this. This is a really good move. Okay, I forgot to do the parry on time. I did do the parry, but I didn't do the parry attack. Okay, then it's the command grab where I'm dumb here, so I only do 2 Cyclone Chaoses. When I can clearly do 3. I'm trying to play it safe. Because I can only do 3. But sure, it's just 1. It doesn't matter much, but you know, this fight is really long, so every single attack matters. Okay, then again. I think here's when I realized I can do 3. Yeah, I go back to my normal sense. And I don't think I use the Science Rage at all for this part. Because it will make it a lot faster, yeah, but there's also the risk of the iframes lasting too long, and then you just attack fight when your iframes are done, which I don't like. And also, I want to play this fight as riskless as possible. Okay, so I use it here, but only at the very end, because I know that he cannot counterattack that for obvious reasons. Then I pull the lever, and he's dead. Yeah, that's my favorite boss in the game, honestly. Like, by far, most mechanically depth fight, and mechanically deep fight. And also the least annoying. It's very fair all throughout. Okay, here's Ares. Okay, phase 1 is simultaneously the easiest phase and the hardest phase. Actually, no, just the easiest phase. But it's not a walk in the park, because there's some RNG involved. So what I do here is that you really need to use magic, because your light attacks and heavy attacks do fucking nothing. Your blades are absolutely useless, so just for like getting blue. So you can get blue orbs by attacking him. But it's either or, he'll just get green orbs, which is obviously useless. This is a no damage run. And also sometimes you can get blue orbs, so only like 1 blue orb, or sometimes he gets like a whole burst of blue orbs. And then I can go spam, okay. So I activated Rage of the Gods here, because you get infinite magic when you have Rage of the Gods activated. So I do Army of Hades and Science Rage, but also I have to be careful. I still have to dodge all his attacks, because that hammer attack has a very weird delay, and I can't. It's very hard to block attacks while you're in Rage of the Gods spamming things because the animations are so long. So once you start it, you cannot end it. So I kind of spam. I gotta be very careful about. Okay, phase 1 is done immediately, and I get Rage of the Gods all the way back, fully charged for phase 2, so I suffer no consequences of using it in the phase 1, and it's essential towards my strategy in phase 2, because holy shit, this fight is hell. So this is the Clone War, which is the most infamous fight in the entire game, by far. Like, there's not a single other fight in the game that is this hard. Like, I say the rest of the game, even on God mode, the hardest difficulty, I'd say it's pretty normal difficulty. Like, it's moderately challenging, but also fair. But this is just fucking hell, oh my god. Okay, see, so I do normal attacks for the first few. I just do square triangle spam, and then I crowd control. It's a really good crowd controlling test, honestly. I will give it that. So like I said, Rage of the Gods gives you infinite magic, so it's good to save it up for that phase. So before I use Rage of the Gods, I used 1 Science Rage because whenever I killed the guys, they gave me a bit of blue orbs. So by the time I finish out my Rage of the Gods, I'll get all my blue orbs back, and then I can refill my Rage. I can refill my magic meter all the way back to full. So I can so even without Rage of the Gods, I can still use a lot of magic. Because once that's gone, I actually have to worry about resource management. Because I don't have infinite magic. Okay, here I use it. So I use the Might of Hercules move, where you press square, and then you press hold square, and then you push them all away. It's a really cool move. And I really wish the other games had it, because God of War 1 is the only God of War game that has that move. Which is really, really strange, because it's like the coolest move in the whole series. Okay, maybe not that cool, but still, it's really cool. Okay, here's the Artemis clones come in, and oh my god, the Blade of Artemis clones are fucking insane. Like, they do so much damage to your wife. And like, she's about to die here, but I never go and grab her and heal her, because I have no idea why. I guess does that count as no damage? Because I lose health, but you know, I'm not taking damage, I'm just draining health. Okay, so that Zeus, the Zeus Fury clone, he nearly gets me so many times, but I get really lucky. Look here, like, he hits my wife right before she dies. No, if she hit my wife again after that, she would have died, and the entire fight would have been over. And I would have done the whole shit from the beginning. It would have been horrible. Okay, so here's Ares phase 3, which is the easiest part of this fight, but also the most annoying. Okay, not the most annoying. Clone War exists, but this is the most RNG, okay, not most RNG based Clone War exists, but he doesn't do it. He did it here at the beginning at first, but all of his attacks, apart from most of his attacks, are blockable, except for the fireball attack, which he just does out of nowhere and is barely telegraphed. So you just kind of have to, you know, get lucky and make sure he doesn't do that. And I got really lucky. I only did it once in the beginning. And if you're really aggressive on him, his health bar will just go down instantly, because he can heal by attacking you, but you know, this is no damage on him, so he never attacks me. So I just keep going aggressive on him, and then boom, he's dead.
Remember, Kratos. It was
okay, and then here is when we go get our revenge. And I'll spend this time giving an update on my channel. So, I'm obviously gonna do commentary on my God of War 2 no damage vid. And I'm also gonna continue my God of War 3 no damage playthrough. Next up is Hades, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hades, yeah. And I will finish the game. I'll do all the bosses. I'll go all the way up to Zeus. And after that, I will obviously make a compilation of everything. And yeah, so Zeus and Hades. Hades isn't that hard. But yeah, Zeus is absolute hell in God of War 3. So I hope I'm able to beat him on Chaos, no damage. I will try my best, but you know, you never know. And yeah, Ares, some people will call this the hardest boss in the entire series. But, you know, I digress. If you have a good strategy and good luck, then it goes down instantly. And then he explodes and dies, and the game is over. Thanks for watching my video.